Hey guys, what's up? Kalen here and welcome back to another video on the channel. So, League Tots is here and today we're going to be reviewing 94 rated team of the season, Marco Verratti. First things first, I want to thank everybody for the recent support on the channel. We have recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. But anyway, heading into the player bio, he's 5'5" tall, medium high work rates, right footed primarily with the 5-star weak foot and the 4-star skills. He can start as centre mid, CDM and cam. I picked him up for just around 500k, but I did take a huge loss on him when I sold him. When it comes down to the attribute details, I've gone with the Hunter chem style. I did change that halfway through to a Hawk chem style just to give him that extra shot power boost that I feel as though he desperately needed. But with the pace, the acceleration is maxed out at 99 and sprint speed goes up to 91. Shooting does look pretty decent, 85 finishing with 81 shot power, and he does have 97 volleys with 90 penalties. Passing is sensational, 99 short pass with 98 vision and long pass. Dribbling, ridiculous, everything is 99 except for the agility and the reactions. When it comes down to the defending, again very good. He's got 95 interceptions with 94 slide tackle and 91 stand tackle. And looking at the physical on the card, pretty solid, 99 stamina, 99 aggression. Strength isn't the greatest, but it's Marco Verratti, you're not really expecting it, and he does have 89 jumping as well. When it comes down to the traits, he's got the flair trait and the outside foot shot trait. So I'm going to try him out at cam, CDM and centre mid in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow and 4-3-2-1. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights with 94 rated team of the season, Marco Verratti. So heading into the first clip of this video, we win the ball back with Saliba, who makes a very good tackle. Martinelli gets that into Harvey Elliott, great pass through. Verratti is one-on-one with the goalkeeper here, through on goal, and he just loops it over the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish, beautiful finish from Marco Verratti, and we do end up scoring. Here Martinelli gets that into Verratti again, that's a good pass, great dribbling, gets away from one and the goalkeeper, and he tucks it away into the back of the net, simple enough from Marco Verratti, easy finish. This guy pauses and he did end up quitting. So heading into the second match, Elliott, I don't think Verratti, oh hang on, Edison with a howler there, and Verratti was pretty much another tap in. Honestly, not quite sure what this guy's goalkeeper is doing, but regardless, we do end up scoring nonetheless. Here, Di Natale finds Verratti testing out the chip shots. Beautiful chip shot over the goalkeeper and into the back of the net, and we have yet another goal with Marco Verratti, who surprisingly scores quite a lot. But here, can we maybe just showcase the passing? That is a beautiful pass, spun out to perfection to Di Natale. Is he going to make the run into the box? He does. Great pass from Di Natale, and if that goes in, it's just wide. What a goal that would have been from Marco Verratti. Really had me on the edge of my seat, but unfortunately it doesn't end up in the back of the net. Here Cole was an easy interception. Torres just gives possession to him. Verratti has it, finds Elliott, gives it back to Verratti. I'm going to test out the finesse shots, and he scores. He scores again. Honestly, this guy surprisingly is pretty good in terms of getting goals, because that's like his 5th or 6th of this video. Honestly, the shooting on this card is pretty solid. Just showcasing the dribbling, great running from him, wriggles between a pretty much non-existent gap, and he does end up going down. We do get a penalty. I'm going to take it with him. He's got 90 penalties, and from the penalty spot, can he make it 4-4? Yes, he can. Smashes it into the top corner. Keeper stands absolutely no chance. Heading into the next match, Klaus gets that into Marco Verratti. By the way, this is all in qualifiers. Beautiful pass on the 5-star weak foot. Harvey Elliott is in behind and tucks it away pretty easily. Great finish, but a great pass from Verratti to slip him in behind in the first place. Here Verratti has it again, couldn't make that pass, but a great tackle to win the ball back. They get very lucky there, and Verratti is pretty much through on goal. This guy doesn't even bother catching up. Verratti testing out the power shots, very accurately hits into the top corner. Heading on to the next clip, again great interception here from Verratti. Brilliant skill, gets away from his man. Can I convert from this chance? No, I can't, because this guy moves his keeper pretty much back inside the goals, and he does deny us. But here, showcasing the full extent of his dribbling here. Great skill, Lacroqueta still has it, weaves in between the gap. Look how quick he is with the left stick dribbling. Great skill, turns around, Rabona shot, and it's through the goalkeeper's legs. Honestly, that is just sensational. The dribbling, the quality of dribbling, the left stick on the card is just sensational. He's got 99 dribbling, and you could clearly see why. The finish at the end of it, so cheeky through the goalkeeper's legs, and we do end up scoring. Here Verratti has it again, great dribbling. Can maybe just create another chance here. Good work, gets away from Gerrard, gets away from Diaz, gets away from, well, Casemiro and Gerrard here. Great skill, can he go all the way here? Just trying to get the shooting angle, gets away from 1 and 2, and he somehow puts it wide. Honestly, that is a very easy finish. I'm surprised he missed it. But regardless here, another run forward from Marco Verratti away from Gerrard. all the way into the box, and this time he tucks it away. A much more difficult finish than the last shot, but he scores this. Not to say that this was a very difficult finish, but I mean he really should have scored a chance before that. But anyway, not complaining, he does score here, and here again, ridiculous dribbling, quick feet, great speed, gets into the box and rolls it into the bottom corner, showcasing the outside foot shot trait on the card. But honestly, the dribbling before that, the left stick, the McGeady spin, the burst of speed to get beyond those couple of midfielders, sensational from Marco Verratti. Here he has it again, makes that pass into Harvey Elliott, it's curved in behind him to perfection, is able to take it on in his stride, and he does end up scoring. Verratti does get a second assist of this video. Can we get another one here? Verratti wins the ball back, does very well to make that tackle. Martinelli is through on goal, and he scores. That is with Verratti at the centre mid position. I have had him at CDM in a few instances. For example, this one, asked him to make that run and trigger that run. Goes for goal! Oh, what a goal that is from Verratti. That is just sensational. What a hit. Honestly, slices it on his left foot over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. That is a very good finish and a very awkward hypermotion angle. But regardless, you guys can clearly see, he doesn't hit it very hard, but the technique on that shot is just absolutely sensational. I can get a better view of it here. Di Natale jumps over the tackle. First time. That goal is just absolutely ridiculous. But we're not done yet. To top off a catalogue of some insane goals, we're going to end it off with the free kick. Almost full power, outside foot curled, and he finds the back of the net yet again. Honestly, not the greatest of free kicks. It was a decent height for the goalkeeper, but enough power on it. With that hook, Kempsal just boosting it as much as I could, and he does end up scoring from the free kick to end off this video. Just another look at this free kick here, as we did for the last goal of this video that you guys saw, the first time power shot. Here, the free kick outside of the boot, and he tucks it away. So, with that being said, it is time to review the card, and as you guys will see from the player bio, from centre mid, cam, and CDM, to have these numbers is just absolutely ridiculous. As you can see, in just 6 games, he's managed 12 goals and 3 assists, so that's 2.5 goal contributions per game. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, when it comes down to the player details, you guys know the drill. I'm going to go through each category and rank it out of 10. So when it comes down to the pace on the card, I do think it is pretty solid. Now at cam, with the whole chem style, I don't think he has a pace to run in behind, which is why you guys saw in the last game I just decided to go for goal on the left foot, and he somehow found the back of the net despite only having 82 long shots with that boost, and despite only having, well, 111 kilometers per hour isn't that hard, but despite only having 85 shot power, he was able to score an absolutely sensational goal. But the shooting on the card, that is a different story. For the pace, I do think the acceleration at 99, you can definitely feel it. Running past midfielders, he is very good at. So when it comes down to the pace, I think he does deserve a 9.2 out of 10. Shooting gets an 8. Finishing is solid. He will miss chances here and there because it's not the greatest, but he does make great runs and running in behind, despite having a medium attacking work rate. When it comes down to the passing, brilliant, 9.8 out of 10. Long passing is sensational. Free kicks aren't that great, but he can score them surprisingly enough. And when it comes down to the tiki-taka play in general, it is just fantastic. He's got 99 short pass and it shows. Dribbling, brilliant, 10 out of 10 without a doubt. This guy's dribbling is sensational. You guys saw some of the goals he scored, some of the dribbles he made to get into those positions in the first place. It is absolutely fantastic, and he 100% deserves a 10 out of 10. One of the best dribblers I've used this entire game. If he had 5-star skills, he would have been a lot more expensive, because 99 dribbling with the 5-star skills is just sensational. Defending, solid, 9 out of 10. I do think he does get into a good tackle. He does win the ball back from tackles. 99 aggression does make a big difference there as well. But all in all, I do think defending does deserve a 9 out of 10. And when it comes down to the physical, I think he deserves an 8.7 out of 10. The aggression being a key factor, and he does of course last the full 90. Strength isn't the greatest, but it's Verratti. You are expecting that. However, he is a very evasive player with the 98 agility and 99 balance, and having 99 aggression, it helps him in a lot of areas. He does get into the tackle very, very quickly, and he does often come out with the ball because of those defensive stats that he does have. So physical does get an 8.7 out of 10. Is he worth, according to Footbin at the moment, the 450k you paid for him? Of course, as more people finish Weekend League, his price will drop, and I do think he will be worth it. As of right now, is he worth it? Yeah, I still think he's worth it. A very good card, very good sentiment, very technical type of player. He can score goals, he can provide, and he's just that technical CDM. If you want someone to be that creative defensive mid for your team, he is definitely your guy to get in your team. He's pretty much like a League One version of Kante, which is absolutely perfect. So I genuinely think this guy is worth the coins. Best position I would say is CDM or centre mid, but he can play at cam. Just his shooting stats maybe would be a little wobbly unless you have a Hawk or Hunter on him. Best chem style I would recommend would be the anchor chem style at CDM or centre mid, or if you're playing him at cam, 100% the Hunter or the Hawk chem style. So with that being said, I do bring an end to this video. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And once more, thank you so much for the 1000 subscribers, and hopefully we can just get bigger and better from here. And yeah, with that being said, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.